You there. Want to make some coin and help a maroon sailor get off this accursed rock? You there. Want to make some coin and help a maroon sailor get off this accursed rock? I wish it was that simple. I'm in debt to a crooked keel of a pirate, Captain Artellas. He's a scoundrel, violent, ruthless, and the most underhanded sea elf I've ever met. I'd rather be in a rowboat with no oars than spend another day in his crew. Ha! You wouldn't last long at sea. You don't just quit a sea elf crew. On top of that, the captain says I owe him. He means to collect. If I find something valuable to sell, Wonkeen the trader will pay handsomely. Help me out, and you'll get a cut. Wonkeen heard rumor of 2 items worth enough to clear my debt. His sources aren't picky when it comes to safety or ownership. One of them is in an old antiquarian's hut. The other is in a worm cult camp. So, rob a harmless old man or an evil cult. Well, I'm no friend of the worm cult. It could be called a public service to steal from them. But they might give us more trouble. If you're less particular, the antiquarian is surely the easier target. And probably the bigger haul. It's up to you. A moral streak, huh? I can work with that. According to Wonkeen, the worm cult stole an heirloom from a high elf estate. We'll steal it back, then he'll pay out enough to cover my debt and your cut. Let's meet back here once you've grabbed the item. Let me mark the location of the worm cult camp. We'll meet there and stake it out before we strike. Then we get paid, and my troubles are finally over. There's not much to tell. I needed a job and embarked with a bad crew and worse captain. It didn't take long to see how vicious Artellas and his lot were, or how greedy his contract was. It was a barnacle-brained move to sign on without reading it. It's not uncommon on Sea Elf ships, but the terms of this contract are especially bad. It indebted me to the captain immediately, and Artellas falsifies his records, so the crew always owes more than we make on any voyage. It's brutally efficient. I just need to earn more than I owe without the captain's involvement. He can't claim a cut of the profit if it isn't his job. I can't wait to see the look in his eye when I hand over the payment from Wonkeen. Then, it's the next ship out of here.
Yeah.
This is the place. Let's find that treasure. Take a look around. They probably stashed the heirloom somewhere secure. Look for a lockbox or a coffer. coffer looks important. See what's inside. That's the heirloom. Meet me back at Wonkeen's shop to settle things. Strike! Now!
Yeah. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Building up a stash. Good thinking.
Over here, friend. Don't mind Wonkeen. He'll wait for us. Not bad for a landwalker. We could run a rather profitable enterprise together once this is done. But first things first. Hand over the heirloom, please. I want my payment. Hopefully it's that easy. But Captain Artellas is sharper than a knife at your neck. I learned not to underestimate him during my time in his crew. Now, I need to haggle with Wonkeen. Any suggestions for dealing with the locals? Nice! It's not exactly my strong suit, but I'll give it a try. Anything to squeeze a few extra coins out of the deal. As long as I get enough to pay my debt and give you a cut, I'll be satisfied. Here, Wonkeen. Tell me what it's worth. I trust your judgment.
Change of plans, Cirwynia. Captain Artellas is already here. You really should have checked the back room first.
What? You treacherous bilge rat! Back me up in there, friend. This could get ugly.
Captain Artellas arrived right before you and Cirwynia. I didn't have a choice if I wanted to save my scales. But he swears if she turns over the item to him, she won't be punished. Don't be a fool. Play this right, and we can all walk out of here.
It's a trap! Wonkeen set us up! We'll have to fight our way out! Not the most
Better luck
elegant
next time.
solution.
Oh,
Let's
wait.
talk. I can't believe it! It's over! The captain is dead and I'm free! Thank the tides! But there's still the matter of Wonkeen. I trusted him and he betrayed me! I'd be dead right now if you hadn't gotten involved. If we were at sea, I'd toss him overboard and let the waves decide. But on land, we'll have to take a more pragmatic approach. That lying worm almost got me killed. What do you think I should do with him, friend? You're probably right. The captain could be very persuasive when he wanted to be. A spineless sop like Wonki never stood a chance. As long as he honors our deal and pays up, I'll let that maggot live. You earned this. The last few coins in my pocket before I get what I'm owed from Wonkin. It feels good to be off that damn captain's crew, even if I'm marooned for now. If you need a crew member for your next job, I'd be happy to sign on. You're not a bad first mate, you know. I appreciate your help in the Worm Cult camp, and in dealing with Captain Artellas and his crew. I don't know if I'd be here without you. Even Wonkin should be thankful for your mercy. Now that I'm out from under the captain's thumb, I can do whatever I want. I'll probably head to Sunport first, then try to get work on another ship out of Solstice. Don't worry, I plan to read the contract before I sign it this time.
I'm sorry. Captain Artellas arrived right before you and Cirwynia. I didn't have a choice if I wanted to save my scales.